Why is the head of house threatening his fellow housemates with strike? He was like, you people are doing anyhow, when I go just chop strike and go home. Please, these housemates are giving us premium entertainment. This is day 3 and everywhere is hot. Anyway, I am loving it. I don't know about you, but let's talk about the things that are happening in the house and the opinion of people watching the show. Do you think that these housemates are really forcing things, like forcing all the fights in the house? Or do you think that those fights are actually genuine fights coming from, a place of hurt and pain? Anyway, you all have seen all the bad booze that have been happening in the house. Let's even talk about this housemate sharing CDs already. It's like these people came to give us premium entertainment, like sharing protection for, they were unboxing it, sharing it. I'm like, do you people know each other from before? I know the weather is cold, it's raining season, but guys, you people should chill for a bit. Anyway, I love all their energy. They are bringing the energy, the under the duvet intentions and everything. But you all know that we congratulated Jason J for winning the head of house. But you all know that another head of house game is continuing today to determine the overall head of house. I think Bbnaija got this whole idea from Big Brother Nzanzi, where he had head of house and also head of house challenger. I cannot wait to see who finally wins the head of house, because people are already complaining that the head of house currently is giving Perez vibe, that he wants to parent the housemate, that he's too authoritative already, and he's not even the main head of house yet. He doesn't know if they will dethrone him or something like that. Guys, anybody that will be the head of house in the house and is not coming with iron hand, I don't think he's going to be able to do well, because the personalities in that house, all of them are very hot, and if you don't stand your ground, they are going to walk over you as the head of house. Because tell me why Isabella was challenging the authority of Big Brother, because after Big Brother is the head of house, after Big Brother is the head of house, so you should obey the head of house. And tell me, if he's not strong-willed, just tell me this housemate will walk over him. I don't think he's too authoritative. I think he's doing what he had to do at the right time or something like that. But let's keep watching and wishing him all the very best in the head of house challenger or whatever that is happening today. But guys, currently they are also dragging Doris. In case you don't know who Doris is the deputy head of house that the head of house chose to share the head of house lounge and privilege with him. Anyway, why they are dragging him is because you all know that IMISI already has some fans and people supporting her from the first, in fact from the stage. And Doris was trying to explain to the head of house that he should not be angry the way IMISI is reacting, that she feels like IMISI doesn't understand English properly, that her problem is that she doesn't understand English properly. And people on Twitter, on Facebook are calling Doris out. Why would Doris say that her fellow housemate, a girl, doesn't, why is she, what did they call it? Is he language shaming her or something like that? I don't get it. Personally, how I understood that is because how I understood what Doris is saying, I don't think Doris was saying it from a bad place or has a bad intention for saying that. I think Doris was actually trying to calm the head of house down so that he will see reasons why IMISI is even reacting the way she's reacting, like telling him that IMISI doesn't understand English properly and that is why she's doing all those kind of a thing. Because let the truth be told, that kind of impression is what IMISI sold to the viewers and also to the housemates. I think when she was talking to some of the housemates, she was like, I don't understand your phone, like she doesn't understand American English or something like that. So that kind of ghetto street vibe, that is what she brought. Like she doesn't really up with the English very fast. That was what she brought to the table. So for me, dragging Doris was not is not necessary, because she was just trying to calm the head of house down. And moreover, the girl in question, IMISI, is the one that sold that kind of impression to the viewers and also to the fellow housemate. Anyway, moving forward to all the things that is happening in the house, I love the fact that, hey, Isabella want to take the crown from Sisi of Double Wahala, because that girl have just been like, that girl is Galadima. She can fight on herself alone. She can fight the whole housemate alone without any backup, and she'll still be standing strong. Because tell me why the head of house will say that he is putting Otega and Big Soso in charge of the kitchen, and all of them were like, Isabella and IMISI was like, no, no, they will not be in charge of the kitchen. I have to go to the kitchen anytime I want and do whatever I want and cook what I want. Like, tell me, do those people understand English? Because that the head of house puts somebody in charge of the toilet does not mean that you as a fellow housemate will not be able to use the toilet. You understand? When Doris said that these people don't understand English, when they put somebody in charge of the toilet or bathroom, does not mean that a fellow housemate will not go into that bathroom or toilet. You understand? So that Otega and the other person is in charge of the kitchen does not mean any other person cannot go into the kitchen. It's just for them to manage resources, because since the economy is hard and things are really expensive in the market, and this housemates, sometimes they come and they eat anyhow, they waste food because they're not paying for it and all those kind of a thing, and that's what they are trying to, you know, avoid. Anyway, tell me if you think that these housemates are forcing fight, because ever since yesterday that Ebuka warned them not to sleep past 2 hours, these people don't want to close their eyes. Like, all of them are just opening their eyes like this, looking for where to get highlights, where to chook head and get highlights and fight and all those kind. They don't want to sleep. If they are forcing this thing, it's not going to last. They should better give us natural premium entertainment and gbas, not the one that is forced, not acting, because you get tired of acting. If you are not hot, you are not hot. If you are not dramatic, you are not dramatic. If drama doesn't follow you, drama doesn't follow you. You just get tired of acting, because that is not the real you. I just hope, because even the guys are not even smiling. Just imagine, K-Bobo was, you know, hot. Somebody moved his bag, his luggage, and he was like, God save the person that moved this luggage, that I did not catch you, that had it been, why will you move my bags? You know, I'm like, yeah, that is what we subscribe for. You all know that GoTV and DST subscription is on the high now. So those people that subscribe Showmax and all those rishi, we tried, and we need premium entertainment. This 150 million is not for child's play. Biggie have promised them that for you to win this money, you must work for it. Anyway, let me know if you already have a fave and what you think about the new male housemate that came into the house. What is your impression of the show so far? Let's talk down the comments.